Ready? What am I doing? Not much going wrong at the moment, but that is to be expected. Alright, nothing too exciting today, just... It has been a hot minute since we've played some Pokemon, and so I figured we'd go ahead and do that. I've been putting off playing any VGC since... I think the last time I played was April. So, like I said, it's been a while. I haven't played... What rule set are we in? F? G? I think it's G. So, we're just gonna get into it. Hopefully it goes well. Hopefully the first few games will be easy. We have dropped all the way to rank 5 because we have not played in like 3 months. I think season 17 was the last time I played, and this is season 20. So, good start. Hopefully I remember what I'm doing to an extent. And if I do, we should probably be smooth sailing till like rank 8, I imagine. We just have to actually find an opponent, which might be easier said than done, as shown currently. Ah, there we go. I was going to say 11:30 on Wednesday. It's possible that I was going to say that the lower ranks might not have as many people. Okay, so Calyrex Shadow. Did this have Foul Play? Or is it just... I think it's just Psychic Noise, Hyper Voice. Or Terrablast, Terragrunt, Terrablast, right? Right. I mean, that's still pretty solid into Calyrex. I do have Whimsicott, so probably want to leave Annihilate behind. I feel like Smeargle is probably annoying for them to deal with. So... I want to apply, like, some pressure at least. It's either Electabuzz or Farigiraf. No Spore. Faint's not gonna work so well with Psychic Terrain and Farigiraf. Yeah. Seems good enough to lock in. Saw this team featured recently, and it looked like some of the stuff that I had wanted to do. As well as some stuff that, like, I hadn't even thought of. Now the question is it Scarf Chi-Yu? That is not. Oh, well, no. It might still be? I actually don't know how that works. Spore Terra Trick Room's pretty safe. No Wide Guard on the Smeargle, which is... So they're just sending it. Maybe Protect was the smarter option? Spore Protect. It's not gonna hit the... Oh... Yeah, Heat Wave probably might... Oh, nope, we live. Nice. Can't be burnt because we're Fire Terra. And their Calyrex is now sleeping. Are we slower? I feel like we're like 1 speed point lower. Oh, it's a few. So it's the Ursaluna that's 1 speed point lower. Yeah, I'm down to... I'm like almost certainly... losing both Mons this turn. Calyrex is asleep and hasn't taken a turn of sleep yet. And I can just try and lay out big damage with this. And at +2, this might just kill the Chi-Yu, if it's not Sash, but it should be Sash. Yeah, Sash. Oh, it isn't. It's just bulky. Pretty sure that's 1 HP. This doesn't matter too much. 3 turns of Trick Room. The Chi-Yu can't do anything. The Calyrex is asleep without having taken any sleep turns, and your last one swims a cut. Yeah, this should be pretty easy. Psychic Noise this just in case it's the Sash carrier. Crit didn't matter. The thing was dead. Yeah, also, I have no idea who has the Sash on this team. He has like 3 Sash carriers. But yeah, Blood Moon plus Psychic Noise should just clean this up. But yeah, I knew I pretty much had a guaranteed sleep on the Calyrex turn 1. So even though I lost like 99% on both Mons, it didn't really matter. But the Calyrex asleep, got Trick Room up, and sort of just clicked damage from there. don't know who else they had that they could have brought. They had their own Farigiraf, which I don't think would have done anything unless it was like a damage set. I wonder if Helping Hand Ghost Terra Astral Barrage gets the KO there. Because then the Calyrex is still asleep, but then I might not set up Trick Room. It's hard to say because it's like Ghost Terra Astral Barrage did almost KO there, but it was with Beads of Ruin. And so it's possible that without the Beads of Ruin boost, we survive Helping Hand. Let's see, what do we got? Miraidon. Okay. So, realistically, we should bring the top four. Because these two resist Miraidon well. This has Ground Terra, so it does well into the Miraidon, and then this is our restricted. But if they don't lead Whimsicott, then Annihilape's pretty good as a lead. That's hard to say. I'm gonna go with the safe option. We'll see if we regret this later or not. Because I can potentially just Terra Ground Trick Room. Okay, so they brought Farigiraf Miraidon. Don't love to see it. Oh, okay. I'm going to assume that that was not on my end, but very well could have been. Oh, no, that was not on our end. Cool. Free win, I guess. These matches don't matter a lot. Well, I say that. We should probably pay all trainers the respect that they deserve. We haven't proven that we're in anyone's head yet, and so we should not get overconfident. Okay. Blaziken over... So they don't have a... They're playing a very different game. However, they do have Schmeargle and King Gambit. And I'm pretty sure we're own tempo on this. We're definitely not Moody. Yeah, own tempo. Own tempo. I'm gonna lead Annihilape because it's cheeky. Scarf Annihilape can get a lot done. And what's our ghost type mode on this? Shadow Claw. Yeah, I would lead this. It's a little risky, but I don't think it's bad. The only thing is I'm basically saying I'm not setting up Trick Room, and I am a little bit vulnerable to Fake Out because I left behind the Furry Ref. So we'll see if that works against us. Schmeargle Blaziken. Okay, so this is probably Sash. Question is, do we think it's Wide Guard? I don't want to say that it isn't. And just Electabuzz here, and I'm in danger. Shit. Oh, right, I click Hyper Voice because I think it's Follow Me. I'm just gonna swap and actually protect turn 1 and find out what they want to do. The Schmeargle also could be carrying Fake Out, is the big reason. Cool, protect. Is this just going to be Spore? Because if so, that's wonderful. Yep. Cool. That means I have safe... Oh! Oh ho ho. They spored the Annihilate slot, which is interesting. Speed boost, of course, is a little annoying, but... what did you lose stats in? Attack. I can... So the correct answer is Follow Me. Oh, that was the wrong move. That was supposed to be Hyper Voice. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, it's only bad if the Schmeargle clicks Follow Me. Okay, cool. I just click Spore. Big living. And that should also be a very dead Blaziken. It's Sash? It's Sash. I'm surprised. It's... Correct answer is Faint here. Probably just Protect. Yeah. We haven't established who's faster yet. Okay, with a speed drop, I can taunt that thing now. Which, if they send out Fluttermane here, is huge. Yep. Speed booster. Yeah, speed booster. Actually... Yeah, because with the speed drop, Ursaluna should be faster. And I feel like you're clicking Dazzling Gleam here. Maybe I'm just supposed to Blood Moon. But I do want to respect, like, a potential Follow Me here. I don't know if D-Gleam kills Electabuzz either, is the thing. Oh, Moonblast definitely does, though. Doesn't, actually. It was close. You're faster after a speed drop. That's insane. Okay, kind of a throw on my end. Speed now. Did it get a speed boost when I wasn't paying attention? No, it's just... That's got speed investment on it then, because we hit, what, 92? 125. Not even close. That might be max speed. That's insane. Is there a planet that's Scarf? I also have... Oh, but it's Speed Booster Flutter is the problem. Yeah, follow me, and then it... A Blood Moon onto either of these would be fine. I mostly just want to burn another sleep turn and make sure that, Oh, Icy went. I'm okay with that. I really should have just followed me last turn. I thought that there was no way that they were faster, and I was wrong. I was very wrong. I think I need to attack with both. Yeah, that makes sense, and probably Drain Punch too. We're faster than the hands. Drain Punch, but on the wrong Mon. He split his damage. If we wake up here, we're in really good position. Nice. Ursaluna goes down to Life Orb recoil, I think. But now it's just hands who I'm faster than. Oh, I'm still alive, actually. You now need to make a decision on who you want to target. Wait, no, you don't. Because you're faster than the Ursaluna. Shit. So I actually need to preserve you. And just Blood Moon with you. He doubled up into that slot? That's insane. Like, if you're sporing that slot, you don't need to do that. That was a throw. He threw. I might have been okay anyways. But, like, that was big throws. But yeah, my play is just if the Iron Hands lives, then I just Final Gambit. Like, if Iron Hands takes out my Ursaluna, I Final Gambit and Final Gambit the Iron Hands. It's just Smeargle left. I it's actually pretty likely that the Smeargle did not have an attacking move. And so even if it puts Calyrex to sleep, it can't do damage, and I just chip away at it on wake turns. That being said, we don't know what moves that thing had other than Spore. Spore was the only thing it clicked, and I almost want to think that it was Choice Scarf. What speed stat does max speed? Oh, 139, so it might... No, that had to have been Scarf then, because if it hits 139 and then after a speed drop... That thing was definitely Scarf. That's insane. That's like actually wild. I mean, he almost won. He was playing a different game than us and almost put it in. I had the one really bad turn where I went for a taunt instead of a follow me. It would have worked had it not been Scarf Smeargle. Like, it was a good play. It wasn't the correct play, but it was a solid play that just didn't pan out. I have not selected what I'm bringing to this. This is a safe lead. I should have led the Smeargle here, actually. I ran out of time and wasn't thinking. I think I dropped the Electabuzz for Smeargle. Swampert instant lead, though. I don't know if I even really need to Trick Room here. I almost want to Terra Fire, but that seems like a bad idea in front of that guy. Oh, maybe I should Trick Room to set up for the Calyrex later. Yeah. White Guard. And it's faster. That's not great. Lives. That's not good. I can't Terra. Actually, why can't I Terra? I'm not gonna Terra, but I might regret this. Okay. Flutter, that's perfectly fine with me. Do you click Wide Guard again? You do, okay. So that's all you're going to be doing with that slot. Okay, Trick Room's up. Unfortunately, I don't have high horsepower for the Flutter. I think this is fine. Perfectly fine with that. The only thing is it could be Sash Flutter, which would be unfortunate. Let's... If this is the Incin, that's... Yeah, that's smart. I could have clicked Terra Blast there. I should have clicked Terra Blast there. That's fine, I'm slower and he can't fake out. Can do that, though. That being said, Terra Normal's looking pretty good here. Oh, but it has no effect, right? Can't fake out me. I've already established that the Incin was faster than my Calyrex, which means it is also faster than Ursaluna, therefore slower in Trick Room. Smart. You didn't really have another choice with that slot. Okay, Trick Room. One more turn of Trick Room left. But I have two normal types out in front of a Calyrex Ghost. Yeah, makes sense. I thought about calling that and just hyper voicing, but we know it's not Assault Vest because it has Wide Guard. Honestly, don't know what item it was. That being said, I have a pretty safe just protect Trick Room. Trick Room is out, right? I didn't miscount. Yeah, Trick Room's out. Protect Trick Room. There shouldn't be a scenario where the Calyrex is able to knock out Farigiraf. And that should be GG. Yeah. Another 4 rooms of Trick Room, you're not getting through that. The really bad turn for them was where they pivoted. Well, I say that. It probably didn't matter. Because if you don't pivot out the Swampert into Ensign, the Swampert just dies. And then board state's kind of the same, except you're down an extra mon. Yeah, no, pivoting out into the Ensign, there's actually probably the right play. I assumed I was going to be faster. I also assumed that close combat was going to kill. Because there is some speed investment on the Calyrex, and we hit, like, what is it, 75 speed stat? I think. And Ensign, without any investment but a max IV, I want to say hits 70... Is it 71? Alright, Lunala, Ensign, Tinglu, Rillaboom, Rotom Wash, Urshifu, probably water? But Dark would be scary. You don't have anything super fast on your team except for, like, if it's Scarf Ursh. So I'm actually down to lead these two. You're also very physical heavy outside of the Lunala. So that gives me some turn 1 options. The Buzz is good. Can potentially redirect some nice stuff with it. Something to be aware of is that Lunala does get Wide Guard, I'm pretty sure. Lunala Ursh, and it is... Is that Dark? I think that is Dark. That's not good. Yeah, Dark. Okay. The issue is I'm going to be locking into a move. Because we're Scarf. Yeah, I'm down to just Final Gambit that slot. Maybe I'm supposed to set up Trick Room here. Meteor Beam into the Calyrex could be pretty bad too. We're faster. And it's not Sash. Black Glasses then, maybe? So I feel like Scarf should outspeed. Okay, it's just Moongeist Beam, that's fine. Oh, I didn't bring Fergraph. That's right, I left it behind. Shit. Instant or Rillaboom coming in here is not great for us. Oh, but it's Rotom Wash. That's actually super fine. Uh... Trick Room sets up for my endgame. Like, I thought about just attacking there, but Trick Room just sets up the endgame for me. And yeah, that does nothing, and this will be Hydro Pump, yeah. The important thing here is that the Hydro Pump goes first now, because of Trick Room. And so we do need to eat a Moongeist. But we live it. And we get our Ursaluna in with 3 turns of Trick Room still left. The Ursaluna's faster in Trick Room, right? 74? Yeah, 75. I think optimal then is Glacial Lance and then Blood Moon the Rotom. That way we get the attack boost on Calyrex. Who are his last? Rilla, Ensign, or... I actually don't remember. Was it their own Farigiraf? I mean, both Rilla and Ensign are shocked. If they come in here. The only hope is his last Mon, but I don't think it has a chance either. Yeah, this is over. Pretty sure, yeah, there's like almost no chance Grassy Glide KOs us from here. Who is the potential last Mon? Ting Lu. That's right. Just Blood Mooned. It's actually optimal to double protect here. I still have 1 turn of Trick Room left. And so the correct answer is actually protect with both, and then Blood Moon Glacial Lance. I clicked Wood Hammer anyways. Like, just in case Grassy Glide, like, crits and KOs the Calyrex. But I feel pretty alright with that. It also, like, prevents chip if they decide to go for Fake Out that turn. So yeah, maybe if we replay that, we just double protect and then attack. Like, it makes it seem like I'm stalling, but it's less about stalling and more about just, like, giving them less outs. The only thing is that, like, potentially loses out to a Woodhammer. Okay, the last couple times I've seen this, they've not led Whimsicott. So, I'm just going to go out on limb and say they are going to not lead Whimsicott. And actually, even if they do, Follow Me is pretty safe. Like, let's say they lead, like, Whimsicott Miraidon. Oh, if they lead Whimsicott Miraidon, then they can just discharge. Shit. Okay, I might not have thought this one through entirely. Well, here's hoping. Yeah. Yep. That makes sense. Shit. Okay. Unfortunate. That being said, it is... There's a reason to click Final Gambit anyways here, because pretty much all Miraidons are choice specs. And so if I can catch it locking into Discharge, even if I lose Annihilate for cheap, that's pretty okay. But it looks like this is probably just going to be Tailwind, Terra Electric, Discharge. Oh, Terra Fairy, actually. Okay. Oh, don't love to see that. There's the Tailwind. Please be Discharge. Dazzling Gleam. Okay, that's not great. It's not the end of the world, but it ain't great, I'll tell you that much. I think the correct option is Protect, Volt Switch, break a potential Sash. That's unfortunate. I kind of needed Electabuzz to make it through the turn. Okay, I now have to go for the double. So I have to get through another turn of Tailwind. I didn't even think about D-Gleam. Like, the two, like, I was expecting either Discharge or Draco Meteor. D-Gleam was not on my radar. Yeah, that makes sense. Maybe I am supposed to click Trick Room here. That being said, the Miraidon is locked into D-Gleam, which doesn't do a ton of damage. And so there's like a non-zero chance that I can clean up with Calyrex. Okay, well that's bad. definitely faster because Tailwind. This gets around to Fake Out. The only thing is, like, switching out the Miraidon here is pretty good. Okay, they decided to just Deep Gleam. This does get through the... Annihilape's, yeah, super dead. Like, there was no surviving that. This does get through the Tailwind, which means I probably outspeed the hands now. Yeah, maybe the move is to just sack Annihilate turn 2. Okay. Group on fire. This doesn't KO the hands, though, is the problem. And I take too much damage here. Yep. Unfortunate. Bergrim doesn't bail me out either because I take too much damage from the... Because the hands is slower. So it outspeeds and Bergrim, and I just take too much damage from that. D-Gleam really threw me for a loop. I just hadn't considered it as an option. Well played. It was closer than it should have been, given that only really one of my mons did anything. I will say that much. I led super bad into that, too. Annihilate was such a bad decision, just because if they lead the Whimsicott, then I'm just boned. As we saw. Okay, what are we looking at here? Calyrex, Raging Bolt, Urshifu. It's probably water. Dark wouldn't be... Dark just doesn't feel right. So I'm going to say it's probably water. The only thing that doesn't make sense is like if the Tornadus is carrying Rain Dance, that's like not great for the Chi-Yu. Last time we saw a similar team, like this lead kind of fucked it up pretty bad. So we'll probably just go with this again. Does this outright lose to anything? I don't think so. Oh, did I leave Electabuzz behind? Because if so, that was a mistake. Oh, is this going to be Sunny Day? It might be Dark Urshifu. This is going to be like Sunny Day. Behind Electabuzz, that's okay. I can't click Trick Room, unfortunately, because of that. Or can I? I shouldn't, and so I won't. If this is Ghost Terra, it's Ghost Terra. Okay. It's not. Yeah, Sunny Day, which is basically what I expected. That might be Scarf to you, then. Didn't KO, but it didn't need to. The only thing is, like, maybe you click Taunt here, if you're the Tornadus. Miracle. It's like a really good support mon. That still did a lot. That's actually good for us, though, because it means Schmeargle makes it through the turn. And guaranteed gets off Decorate. So I am now at +4. Their Calyrex is in an awkward position because I have 3 normal types left. Oh, Ursh. That actually complicates. It's a Moon. They didn't bring the restricted. That's GG. They didn't bring the restricted. Why did they not bring their restricted? That's insane. Because now I just Glacial Lance follow me, and it's like, what do you do about this? Yeah, the Amoonguss can Terra and maybe survive, but it's not going to 1v4. Or, I guess 1v3, really, because Schmeargle is hella dead here to Wicked Blow. Yeah. Yeah, GG's. And we ended the game at +6. We didn't get to use the +6 attack stat, but we are at +6. No, we're not, because the battle ended, so it didn't actually give us the attack boost. Never mind. If he had more Mons, we would have been at +6. But yeah, Decorate's really good into Trick Room, into 4 Trick Room comps. And so on a lot of Ice Horse teams, you'll see Schmirgle as a support. And we are plugging along. We started at rank 5 and we're already at rank 8. In theory, the battles should be getting more difficult. They probably are. But I'm also... The only issue with that is I'm also adapting more. So, it has been a long time since I've played Pokemon. This team hates Calyrex Ice. They have 3 things weak to Glacial Lance, and they only have 1 resist before Terras. Let's see. The only problem is, what the fuck do I do about Kyogre? I'm gonna make a gamble. I'm gonna say it's Scarf Kyogre. It's one of these two. Do I want another potential Trick Room setter, or do I want damage? Ursaluna's a little weak into some of their stuff, so I'll go second Trick Room setter. Just so that it doesn't... I'm now no longer forced to click Trick Room with Calyrex. Boom, Kyogre. Okay, but wait. Hear me out. Actually, there's no reason to switch, because the... Well, no, there is small reason to switch. I can't get faked out because I'm an Annihilate and a Ghost type, but this prevents, like, Grassy Glide from shipping at my HP. It's also potentially a massive throw. Nice. Your restricted is now dead. That was pretty much just a cover for Grassy Glide. Yeah, what is your answer now to Calyrex? The Archeolodon? That makes sense. That would make sense. I'm gonna go for the greedy option. This is kind of bad if you double up. but that's already one move into the Calyrex. Do I here too? Yeah, you doubled up into the wrong slot. Now I just Terrafire, Helping Hand, Glacial Lance everything. Yeah, that makes sense. 2 turns! Was that 2 turns? Yeah, that was 2 turns. We were at the start of turn 3. Sometimes we know what we're doing. I wonder how close that was. Annihilate. What's base speed, is it? Oh, that's actually hilarious. So, we were potentially speed tied with the Kyogre if they were max speed timid. That being said, Modest is fairly common on those sets, which means it's definitely not a speed tie, because I'm pretty sure we're Jolly, right? Yeah, Jolly. So, yeah, if that was Scarf Kyogre, it was potentially a speed tie. This is an interesting team. Scarf Chi-Yu could be problematic. This sort of just does well. It's tempting to bring Annihilate to just, like, nuke something. It's just they have, like, 2 potential Scarf carriers and priority in the Raging Bull. And potentially priority on the Urshifu as well. Urshifu Water. Take out Trick Room seems super safe. Because what the fuck is the Weezing gonna do? Ah, Heat Wave. Fair enough. I might be in a spot of trouble. Woo! Shit. That puts me in an awkward position. I don't know Weezing's speed stat here, which is really the big concern. If Weezing underspeeds Smeargle, it comes down to potentially a roll on to whether or not I lose here. Okay. Doesn't KO, but Heat Wave does a lot. That's good. Cool. Now I can decorate. And that should pick up the KO on both. Smeargle. It's +2 to both offensive stats. So attack and special attack. It's a signature move on a Mon that isn't as good, but because Smeargle is Smeargle, it can learn it. If the Urshifu wakes up here, I'm in trouble. Cool. Yeah, there's only one Mon that learns it, and then, like, technically Smeargle. Raging Bolt, we just follow me here to prevent a Thunderclap. Should probably be Terra Fairy. Oh. Stellar Terra. That does not help you here, friend. Yeah, Electric Dragon. Did it click Thunderclap? Yeah. It sure did. Stellar Terra boosts your stab of... So it boosts stab of your base types by 0.25, and then grants you a 0.25 or 0.3 stab for any moves you have that are not your base type. But your defensive typings remain the same. It's actually really useful. It's useful on a couple mons. Basically coverage mons. And then, like, certain, like, big damage mons that... You don't know Pokemon anymore. It is Firefish, actually. Chi-Yu is one of the Scarlet and Violet Legendary Quartet. It has an ability that lowers all other Pokemon, excluding itself's special defense by 20%? Including, like, your own partner mon. The other three in the quartet do the same thing for attack, defense. Like, there's one for attack, one for defense, and one for spec attack. I believe it's 20%. It might actually be 25. And so that one and Chi-Yu, or not Chi-Yu, Chien-Pao, the one that lowers defense, are both fairly common to see because they enable you to do more damage. Yeah, it lowers it by 25%. Groudon. So Photosynthesis, Volk. This could be annoying. What the fuck is my Groudon answer? Oh, my Groudon answer is Trick Room into Glacial Lands. Yeah, that makes sense. The only issue is the Flutter main. Makes this whole interaction awkward. So I think I actually need to... I might need to lead Farigiraf Schmeargle, which seems so bad. Oh, actually, if it's not Scarf Flutter, or not, if it's not Speed Booster Flutter and Special Attack instead, Annihilape actually does pretty well. That is a big if, though. Right on Chien-Pao. Okay. This is actually pretty good for me. Yeah. Just Trick Room and Final Gambit. This kind of only loses out to a Protect on... or, Protect, but a lot of Groudon are Assault Vest. And then a swap into Flutter. Okay, well that does make it a little awkward. Because I'm now Scarf, Annihilape, and Trick Room. That being said, I'm... losing both is actually pretty okay here. Means the Groudon's not AV. Oh, it could just be Clear Amulet. Verifier. I'm losing Amon this turn, which is good. I want to lose Amon as fast as possible. Because that lets me get my Trick Room Sweepers in. Yeah, it's probably just Clear Amulet. I was thinking maybe Citrus, but... Oh wow, that Okos. Fine by me. And then it's Life Orb Chien-Pao. Okay. I'm gonna call a Protect here. And use this opportunity to pivot in my other damage dealer. If they double Protect to stall on another turn of Trick Room here, like, this puts me in such a good position. And then if they don't double Protect, the Terra Normal Hyper Voice covers for a few things. Yep, there's Protect. Do we see two? Yep. Love to see it. Actually optimal to Protect here. because this covers for Sucker Punch. Maybe I'm supposed to just take the Sucker Punch there to get rid of the Groudon. But I felt pretty okay with that play. We're also stalling out Sun turns here. Urshifu. It's dark. So that's another Sucker Punch incoming. Seeing as this is last turn of Trick Room and you're most likely protecting on the Groudon, I'm actually down to swap into Farigiraf here to prevent the Sucker Punch. It could just be protect on both as well. Yeah. Makes sense. Annoying as hell, but makes sense. Okay, Sun's out. The problem right now is the Urshifu puts me into a very awkward position. I'm willing to bet I survive a Heat Crash. And I think you're more worried about the Calyrex here. Okay, that's fine. The only issue is I don't think the Urshifu dies here. Yeah. Oh, the Groudon actually didn't die either. Shit. Okay. Yeah, maybe I should have Trick Roomed. Or close combated. Yeah, we died a Life Orb recoil now. Paranormal was a bad play. Having Protect on everything was a good way to stall out Trick Room. Only thing is, like, Terra Fire leaves me vulnerable to Precipice Blades. I think the turn that I protected with Calyrex probably should have been a just eat the Sucker Punch and, like, Blood Moon the Groudon. On Dozo. Scarf Annihilate's pretty solid answer to that. Mian Xiao gets Wide Guard. And it's kind of just all around annoying to deal with. Hello, friend. Spore actually seems pretty solid here. It's a weird lead, but I think it's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and say no. I've not streamed Pokemon in months. So that is unlikely. Not impossible, just highly unlikely. I also don't have any recollection of that, so... Oh, follow me stuff's kind of annoying here. Except for the fact that we have Fake Out. Fake Out is a higher priority than Follow Me. Meteor Beam could... Oh, Sludge Bomb, that's fine. Don't poison. Thank you. That also prevents Pulse. Like in the event that we somehow get this off, but Smeargle goes down here, which is ideal. I think I honestly prefer Sporing the Clefairy. That's perfectly fine. Yep, that's fine. Do have to worry about after you. The Glamora can heal again. Meteor Beam is a little scary. I don't think I care about spikes. Good argument to be made for Helping Hand, but I figure it's better to just... Yeah. I knew this was coming. Probably could have protected into Psychic Noise. But there's also a chance that they just miss the Meteor Beam, you know? Yeah. Presumably your last ones are going to be Calyrex plus... I only saw the Dondozo Tatsugiri and the Calyrex, so I don't know who the sixth Mon is. Who's last mon in the back? Oh, probably the Mienshao. Is it 2 turns of Trick Room left? 3. Oh, I'm big chilling. Prevented the Clefairy from healing, so it cannot heal pulse itself up. Good odds that the Calyrex is just Scarf. Or not Scarf, Sash. And I'm pretty sure we survive something like Terra Ghost. Astral Barrage with the Terra. The only thing, Terra Ghost Life Orb might be a problem. Oh, it's just Terra Normal. That's interesting. Wonder why Terra Normal. Well, I mean, Terra Normal makes sense because it's like to improve your opposing Shadow Rider matchup. I'm just confused as to why you Terra Normal there. Like, oh, you might think I have Foul Play. That might be it. I'm gonna say the crit didn't matter there. Actually, with Friend Guard, maybe it did. I don't think they had, like, any bulk, is the thing. And yeah, I just have Annihilate in the back, which is kind of an auto win against this. Glacial Lance, just because. Yeah, there's the Sash Carrier. That actually makes more sense. It might have been leftover set on the Calyrex. Mienshao usually carries the Sash. And it wasn't Life Orb. Yeah, I feel like that Calyrex didn't have any bulk. So, like, maybe the crit mattered a little, but if you don't go down there, I just protect Psychic Noise the following turn. Because you pretty much have to after you again. Otherwise, you're just losing the Calyrex big time. Alright, we are, what, 8-2 currently? 9-2. Yep. Slowly but surely getting close to Master Ball. That's what happens when you haven't played in 3 seasons. You drop all the way to rank 5 and now gotta work your way back up. But it's been going well. One game I big through. And then the Groudon one, I didn't have a proper game plan going into it. Who did I bring to the Groudon? I did bring Annihilate. Yeah. It might have been better to use Annihilate for coaching stuff there instead of, what I used it for. It not being AV Groudon kind of made things a little bit more difficult. Just the Protect on everything just did a phenomenal job of stalling out Trick Room. I think, like, my one out there was last turn Protect Hyper Voice. and then hope that last mon is something Calyrex can beat outside of Trick Room. Oh, Creamy, the mon that naturally learns Decorate. Okay, they also have what is probably Scarf Annihilate. Huh. So I need to bring Blood Moon. Probably also need to bring Farigiraf. But I'm gonna lead this. And then be sad when I get outplayed. Like, the two big issues on their team are the Annihilate and the Zoroark. It makes going for Final Gambit stuff difficult. It's not Marilla. Okay, this is fine. Well... This is interesting. I didn't bring Farigiraf either. Here's hoping that's not the Zoroark. Because it might be the Zoroark. Yeah, it is. Son of a bitch. Yeah, that's fair. That puts me in an awkward position all around. If I think you're just gonna Bitter Malice that slot again, then... Alright, question 2 is the Goodra Sap Sipper. So Final Gambit's off the table, which is unfortunate, but, you know, not the end of the world. If this Goodra isn't Sap Sipper here... That could be bad. That's so annoying. That's so annoying. Well played. Like... The accuracy drop on... That is just so unfortunate. Yeah. Makes sense. I got rocked. If I can get 2 turns out of Annihilate here. But I think realistically I only get 1. I probably was supposed to Terra Fire here, but with it being Muddy Water, that's not great. Terra Fairy. Is that like a just because Terra? Because I'm not bringing anything special to the table here. Yeah, the Zama's gotta recharge Draco. That did decent damage. I need to go for Trick Room now. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, that's GG. Ugh. I had options too to like cover for some of that stuff. I just didn't go them. I got greedy and paid the price, is what it boils down to, which is fair. I could have just Final Gambited the Rillaboom slot turn 1. I also did not need to Spore the... The Goodra. I forgot to hit A again. That's why it's usually better to go for like the middle ground option in these best of ones. And the thing too is like it's not even like I got caught off guard. It's like, no, I knew that these were options that were on the table. I just decided that I didn't care. I was willing to take the risk and was wrong every time. Like I didn't get caught off guard. I did get outplayed, but I did not get caught off guard. And for some reason, I feel like it's important to make the distinction between those two things. All right. This is like Heavy Trick Room and then Flutter Me. They have a Schmeargle of their own. Our Calyrex, our team should be faster, excluding the Flutter Mane.
The issue here is the Schmeargle. It could have Wide Guard, it could have Spore. So that's a little scary. So I think leading Electabuzz... I think leading these four is solid. Electabuzz pretty much checks the Smeargle. Between Taunt and Vital Spirit, we don't have to worry about Spore. We can just follow me away Spores. We can also, if we find the right opportunity, just taunt it so that it can't Wide Guard. Okay, this leads a little annoying. I'm pretty sure I just pivot Terrifier out of the gate and Glacial Lance. Because I don't want to get fake outed here. It's booster energy, which means it's not Sash. It might have enough bulk to survive anyways. But that's fine if we get a lot of damage down now. And then, like if I do pick up both these KOs, I can, like, for turn 2, go for Protect Pivot into... back into the Electabuzz. This just makes it so I'm not weak to Shadow Ball, and we also resist, like, Moonblast and Deep Gleam, as well as Rillaboom's grass attacks. Oh, they Shadow Balled the Electabuzz slot. So that was just a completely free turn for us. Yeah. And with that, we potentially just run away with the game here. We already outpaced their Calyrex. And Calyrex Torkoal are the last two, so that's very bad for them. I could go for a Trick Room here to potentially, like, reverse their Trick Room, because they could go Protect on the Torkoal, Trick Room on the Calyrex. And that might leave us in an awkward spot. That is a bad Terra. You don't resist Glacial Lance anymore. Are they gonna Helping Hand? Nope. Yeah. And now if you clicked Eruption, you're just Omega doomed. I understand. Oh, Earth Power. That's good. The reason they go for that Terra is there a lot of Farigirafs nowadays are carrying Foul Play for both Calyrexes. But that just left him so exposed to the +2 Glacial Lance. Yeah. Good on Torkoal for surviving that, though. +2 Helping Hand boosted. Like, yeah, you resist, but that's still a lot of damage. I think single target would get the KO there. Maybe not. It survived with like 35. I think. Like between 30 and 35. Normal Ursaluna, Calyrex, so another Trick Room team. But with Snow, which is interesting. Potential Wide Guard on the Armarouge, and Didi's going to prevent any Fake Out. Big question is, are you Safety Goggles? I think Annihilate is a pretty good lead here. Final Gambit blowing any one of these up immediately is super helpful. And if I can prevent Trick Room from going up, I'm in a good position. I'm thinking like Final Gambit 1, Spore the other. The only thing is it might be better to conserve the Annihilate for Ursaluna in the event that Trick Room does get set up. We can decide turn 1 what we want to go for, like based on what they lead. Because Aurora Veil is annoying too. So if I think this is Follow Me Trick Room, we Final Gambit the Ogerpon and Spore the Indeedee. Because the Indeedee is already shown that it's not Safety Goggles because it's Psychic Seed. And then we just accelerate the game from there. They didn't click Follow Me on either Mon. Which is a little surprising. Calyrex, I think, is going to have a better matchup here. Okay, realistically, you protect here to make sure you get your Flame Orb boost. And so I just do this. Yeah. The Indeedee could wake up in Trick Room here. They didn't even go for Trick Room. Okay. Yep. You make sure you get Flame Orb up, and you ensure that the Schmeargle can no longer Spore. And then Earthquake is potentially scary, but I'm pretty sure we survived that on Calyrex, so we just click Follow Me here. Pretty much guaranteed survive a turn on the Schmeargle, because we're Sash. Hey, thanks for the follow. For some reason, that did not. Zesmer, thanks for the follow. Oh, no, it did pop up. I do have alerts working. I am actually unsure what the Terra Ghost is about. Oh, fighting type moves. Never mind. That makes sense. Yeah, I am carrying close combat. Yeah, that makes sense. I am carrying close combat on this set. We just had a really good lead into them. I'm not sure, like what the play is for them there. Like, follow me the Indeedee, and so you don't take a Spore, but then, and you get some damage on the Smeargle to break Sash, but then you're still kind of, like, in an awkward position. It was basic. It really was just, like, dream lead scenario for us that made things difficult for our opponent. Let's see. Harkonine. G Drago. So Sun Team on the faster side. Fluttermane does make things interesting. I'm down to lead this and see what they go for. They don't have any Tailwind setters, so Annihilate can potentially just kill something if given the opportunity. Ursaluna's kind of weak outside of Trick Room, but it's nice to have a ground type here for the Raging Bolt. Maybe it's supposed to be Electabuzz. Hard to say. It really comes down to what they lead. Kind of don't want to see Flutter. Actually, no. Flutter Chi-Yu lead, I think I'm okay with. Yeah. Are you Booster? Okay, no, which means you're probably Sash? Terrafire Trick Room, I think, is probably the correct answer. If you're Ghost Terra, then you're Ghost Terra, you know, like, I'm just gonna have to accept that. Okay, this means they're not tearing. Which is good. We also get to find out whether or not it's Scarf Chi-Yu. Deagleam, that's fine, we resist, and it is not Scarf Chi-Yu. Oh, but it is... It was Covert Cloak. Okay, well played. Well played. Honestly, I think I'm more scared of the Chi-Yu here. Yeah, there's no reason to not Spore that. I could go for a Decorate here. But... I'd rather have the Chi-Yu be asleep. It could be Specs Flutter, but I feel like it's probably Sash, yeah. Oh. No. It's just Eevee to survive. And it reversed Trick Room. Well played. Well, Well, now we have an interesting game of chicken here. Follow Me Trick Room is sort of safe unless I think they're going to click Trick Room again. But I'm here for it. If they call it, they call it. Yeah, just Gleam. The only issue is if the Chi-Yu gets a turn 1 wake up. Oh, it did. Okay, well that's unfortunate. Okay. I didn't have counterplay to that, unfortunately. What do you have in the back? Crydon. Close combat's probably the correct option. And just eat the Dazzle. I don't know, maybe I'm supposed to Shadow Claw the Flutter there, because now I'm pretty sure I lose Annihilate. And I'm stuck in a... Oh, lived on 1. Probably does not matter. Gonna limits to that. Unfortunate that they got the turn 1 wake up. Sick that they were covert cloak Chi-Yu though. Right on, and yeah, and this is checkmate. Unless Ursaluna somehow survives, but I feel like it probably doesn't. They could target that. They have no reason to, but they could target that. Yeah. GG's Scale Shot. Do I beat this out if it's Dragon Energy? I don't think so, because even at... I only did like 60%. It's slow Drago. Dragon Meteor. Unfortunate. There actually was a timeline where we won that. Which is wild. It required Draco Meteor to miss, though. Damn. I guess I should have gone for the Decorate. I just felt bad leaving the Chi-Yu alive, or Chi-Yu able to act. Because I'm pretty sure we take like a we might not take a second Dark Pulse, actually. No, we might have just needed Chi Yu to stay asleep. Hernatus. Interesting. Interesting. The only issue is that it's most likely Speed Booster Flutter, because it's like always Speed Booster Flutter. I hope that I don't regret not bringing Farigiraf. Electabuzz is nice if the one dude decides to Terra. And so this is where I kind of wish I had Farigiraf instead. But I do think Spore into the Eternatus words and Protect is pretty okay. Poison? Dragon? Steel? I'm okay with that. You're still weak to ground and you're weak to fighting. Come on, fake out the Calyrex, you know you wanna. Shit! Okay, well, we tried. I got outplayed! It's Meteor Beam Power Herb. Oh, please be into the Calyrex slot, please. Okay, thank you. Not great, but manageable. That's fine. I needed you to die. This is going to hurt, but it does not KO. And I'm pretty sure with recovery here, Grassy Glide will not pick up a KO. We Terra Normal here to... Do we Terra Normal? Do they have a Raging Bolt? They do not. Yeah, we Terra Normal here to get rid of our grass weakness. Ursaluna's a lot more threatened here than the... our Calyrex is. Our Coronoscopa. Is that what it is? Coronospa? Coronospa. I kind of wish that didn't crit, because I don't know if that crit mattered. It might have. I have no way of knowing, though. I mean, I can run the calc. But yeah, we have 3 turns of Trick Room left. And we've got our sweepers out, and we're... Oh, Torkoal's potentially an issue here. But they brought Ogerpon. So, yeah, Hyper Voice Glacial Lance should just deal with everything. Does this one-shot the Flutter? Does not. A lot more special bulk on the Flutter there than the Ogerpon. The Ogre might not have a lot of bulk investment. Not that it matters, I guess. Let's try and run a calc here. Damage calculator. Turn Nautis. Let's just say Meteor Beam Attacker. Versus... I actually don't know for max. I'm not actually switching battle teams. I want to check what our spec attack stat is on the Ursaluna. Can I check summary? Is that not a thing I can do here? Can I only do that in game? I guess so. Okay. Let's just assume we are. Max attack, or max special attack then. Earth Power into the Eternatus is... If it has bulk investment, it's a roll to kill. If it doesn't have bulk investment, then that always KOs. But, like, even if it doesn't KO, there's a good chance that the crit wouldn't have mattered because we still had the Glacial Lance following it up. Which, even with the resist, would probably have cleaned up here. Alright, Zama Rock Ogerpon. That's a little annoying to deal with for us. Talonflame. I'm gonna say that's probably Water Ursh. But could just be Dark. Flutter and Rilla. Gale Wings is obviously a problem here. They don't have anything to prevent priority, so I'm gonna lead this. To try and catch out the Zamazenta turn 1. Final Gambit has worked a few times, like... It's been pretty alright, you know? We're just hoping that it's... Okay. I'm now realizing that the potential issue... Okay, it's not... It's not Scarf. But it could be Scarf Ursh. I'm sending it. Nice. Is it Sash? It is not. Yeah. Water Ursh is a bit of a problem for us. And Shadow Ball, which does nothing. And we have spored the Fluttermane. This is probably the correct answer. Ogerpon Rock. That is a problem. I feel like Trick Room's never a bad option for us. We're guaranteed to survive the turn on Schmeargle. And this lets me go for a Decorate this next turn. Question is, do I go Decorate in front of the Ogerpon? I could always close combat it. Actually, there's no way it survives +2 Glacial Plants, right? Shit. Oh, right, it's sturdy. I'm an idiot. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I kind of threw there. Oh, I forgot about Sturdy. I completely forgot about Sturdy. Yeah, should have just clicked follow me. Whoops. I don't think I get out of this one because they have a Zama in the back that I have to get through. And the big issue is I can't take 2 KOs this turn. And I only win if it's Talonflame in the back, but even then, I would somehow have to KO 2 monsters that turn. That was an embarrassing throw. That was 100% a throw. Because I forgot about... So, Electabuzz has Vital Spirit, which means it can't be put to sleep. Which makes it a good Amoonguss check. Faint helps you deal with Protects, which are a good way to stall out Trick Room, so you can just Faint to break the Protect and have your attacker attack. Taunt is another way to just shut down like things like Amoonguss, Smeargle, a lot of supports, essentially. And then Volt Switch is just a good pivot option with, and then with Eviolite, it's decently tanky. So it's a solid support mon. Okay, Pelipper, Lunala, Mousehold. I don't like the Mousehold. The Mousehold scares me. That's unfortunate, because that was a really good game until I forgot about Sturdy and completely threw. Whoops. I do not trust the Mousehold. I will say that. I do not trust the Mousehold one bit. I feel like we should outspeed the Lunala with Electabuzz. most Lunalas I feel like don't run much speed investment. I'm ready to be very sad when this one does. I want to bring Blood Moon, but I bring Blood Moon because I'm bringing Electabuzz, so I have Follow Me support. Fake Out's like potentially a little annoying since we didn't bring the Farigiraf, but I'm pretty okay with that. Hey, they led Lunala Mousehold. If it's Ghost Terra, it's Ghost Terra. That's pretty much where I am with Ghost Terra right about now. But yeah, the big thing is I don't want to give the Mousehold a chance to click, like, Population Bomb and just destroy me. It's pretty solid odds this is something like... I was gonna say Follow Me. Meteor Beam? But if this is Moongeist, we're actually in a really good position. If it's Moongeist, and Electabuzz is faster. That's Meteor Beam. Yeah, power of Meteor Beam. Did we lose 2 Mons this turn? Electabuzz is tanky. And we survive. And we have broken Shadow Shield. And we are now free to bring Electabuzz back in. The only problem is Fake Out from a Rillaboom here. Would be devastating. And I think there's good odds that Rillaboom comes in here. Oh no, Pelipper. I am very okay with that. It's like a little annoying. Oh, it's probably the Sash Carrier, which is less okay. What you got for us? Terra Ghost? Fairy. I'm okay with that. Oh, because D-Gleam. I'm suddenly less okay with that. Hurricane don't... Oh, okay, they clicked Weather Ball. We should live this. Not by much. They have wide guard pressure, but I also can't just let this Lunala do whatever it wants. So we know it's Meteor Beam, Dazzling Gleam. It's got to have Moongeist, so it could still be carrying Protect. Yeah. It's been not bad. Getting back into the swing of it. Had to start from Tier 5 because we haven't played since Season 17. So we'd lost a lot of rank. But it's been pretty alright. I think we're like 10-4. If it's not Rilla... Oh, that's actually hella good. Yeah, coaching's really good. This team actually has both coaching and decorate. Coaching on the Annihilate, and then there's a Smeargle with decorate. That's great for sweeping. I want to respect the wide guard here. And just double up into the... Oh, they forfeited. Okay. I felt like that was still winnable for them. Actually, if it was Scarf or Shifu, then it was not winnable. I think. Yeah, they might have actually been chalked if that was Scarf Ursh. Because you lose the Ursh without acting this turn. Pelipper can knock out the Calyrex. But unless you're Sash, then you just die to a Blood Moon. Oh, 13-5. 10-4 is like basically the same thing. It's close enough.
But yeah, mostly the goal for today is to get back into Master Ball. Or at least close. You know? We'll see how we are at the 2.5 hour mark, and
I am a person with a terrible sleep schedule. And so it is almost sleepy time for me. So we'll see how long it takes. Master Ball or pass out, you know? One of the two. Whichever comes first. I surprisingly haven't seen Upper Hand used too much. And I don't think the move's bad at all. It might be a learn set issue. Well, it might be a combination of like learn set and then there are other mons that are just better at blocking priority. Because I mean, we have Farigiraf. Farigiraf's phenomenal. It blocks priority on top of like all the other stuff it does, which is really good. And then like Psychic Terrain from Indeedee, so maybe that's why. It's definitely a good like catch your opponent off guard strat though, because of how uncommon it seems to be. Make them think that it's okay to click Fake Out. Granted, I still have people clicking priority moves into Farigiraf, so and even if they knew you had upper hand, maybe they'd still do it. Does Riolu actually hit a decent speed stat? Because I guess that's the other problem with upper hand, is that it is a lot of the time what you want to use it for, I feel, is fake out. But it and fake out share the same priority bracket. So if you're not faster than the mon that's faking out, then uh-oh. I don't know. Would the move have been too good if they gave it +4? Alright, we've got Terapagos, Hitmontop. Okay, a lot of fast stuff. Tornadus makes things interesting. I don't think we bring Annihilate here. Unfortunately. I think we probably need to angle for a Trick Room sweep. I hate Mousehold. I hate Mousehold so much. I have PTSD with that mon. Oh god, if it's Mouse Ape. I might actually be boned if it's Mouse Ape. Oh shit, it's Mouse Ape. Okay. We have options. We have option. If this is beat up Rage Fist, we're actually okay. If this is Final Gambit, we're okay. Because the annoying thing with Annihilate too is you gotta play the... If you potentially have to play the guessing game of, okay, is it Defiant or is it Vital Spirit? Is it Vital Spirit or Insomnia? It gets one of the I'm not sleeping moves. Sash, coming in clutch. And we have secured Trick Room. We've most likely lost Smeargle here, which is probably pretty okay, because that gives us a free switch into Ursaluna. The quote-unquote potential problem here is Hitmontop. Oh, shit, Hitmontop. Okay, I potentially need to burn one of my own Trick Room turns here. Because I don't want to eat a Pop Bomb. Oh, they just go into Terapagos, okay. I now click Glacial Lance plus Hyper Voice. I thought they might have been coming with Wide Guard. They did not. I don't think this necessarily KOs, but I'm not sure what you do if you're the Terapagos here. Also, they don't... Oh! Actually, you gained HP here, but you don't have Terra Shell anymore. Oh, but you have Friend Guard, probably. That's fine, unless you KO both here. You're in really bad position. That's fine. Close combat cleans that up. Assuming it's Hitmontop is last. Terra Starstorm, that's fine. There's, like, no shot this kills Calyrex. It didn't even kill Ursaluna. And last mon's Sinestcha. So you heal up a bit, but I'm still faster than you, because Trick Room... And yeah, that's GG's. Yeah, the crit doesn't even kill not Terrapagos, Calyrex, my guy. No Hitmontop, which was a little surprising. Follow me, good move. Honestly, like one of the best moves in the game. Rank 10. Oh, good way into rank 10 too. Yeah, so what am I losing out to there? I actually think I'm with the Smeargle Calyrex lead. Follow Me Trick Room is just always safe, and since it was very clearly Scarf Annihilate, you don't have a play around that. The only thing is like don't click Final Gambit and 8 makes it through the turn. But even then, I have Ursaluna and Calyrex in with 4 turns of Trick Room, and your Annihilate is locked into something that's not Final Gambit. And is presumably locked into close combat, is what we'll assume. Because you really shouldn't be clicking like Rage Fist or Shadow Claw there. And so yeah, you buy... Do you even really buy yourself a turn? Because you don't have Friend Guard anymore. And Calyrex gets... should be getting at least 1 attack boost, if not 2. And so the Terrapagos just goes down before it can act. Yeah, that's a tough position. I was much more afraid of Mouse Ape than I needed to be. I guess the only problem is if it's like the bulk up set. Focus on this now. Serena, Kyogre, so they have priority blocking. I feel like these teams like to lead and not Tailwind. Do I really want to bring Smeargle? Why am I bringing Smeargle? For Fake Out, I guess? But they have Queenly Majesty. Ooh! We'll see whether or not leaving behind oh, they had Electabuzz too. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm actually down to pivot out into the Calyrex. And just get a coaching boost. I feel like you're not threatening enough damage. You're probably clicking Follow Me this turn. Or what? Terra Ghost. Yep. And Drop Kick, maybe? Triple Axle. Honestly, you might have been better off with the drop kick. Obviously, locked into coaching here. I don't want to click Trick Room. It might actually be best to protect and pivot out into Farigiraf. Or actually, it might be best to pivot out back into the Electabuzz. Because then I can go follow me Trick Room. And then that should let me outpace the Kyogre in the back. This does lose out to, like, Taunt, though. Under. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that should be good. It makes sense you're carrying Thunder, you're on a Kyogre team. Electabuzz even probably makes it through this turn, honestly. That's fine. So fine with that. This just gets the most damage down. There's an argument to be made for Feint, but I really kind of just want to get... Unless this is really slow Kyogre, Electabuzz should move before it. And it's like, yeah, you can click Protect, burn a turn of Trick Room, but I'm more worried about just doing some damage here and making your Water Spout weak. Oh, also, Queenly Majesty is a thing. Not very effective, but with that coaching boost, that did 50%. Yeah, you better hope you clicked Origin Pulse. Yeah. Missed the Farigiraf. It missed on both. That's unfortunate. Yeah. Probably should have Terra'd here. Because I could be in a spot of trouble if this is... Sturdy. It's not, though. It's Stamina. Okay. Yeah. I'm at what? -1 defensive set. Oh no, because I had that coaching boost earlier, right? Really unfortunate for them that they miss Origin Pulse on both. I wonder if that was Specs Kyogre. All right, just a little bit more to go. Yeah, Rain Boosted Helping Hand that actually KOs. Like, guaranteed KOs. If it's Specs. If it's Scarf instead, then it has 75% chance to OHKO. That's only if it's Modest, though. If it's Jolly or Timid instead, then it's a 18% chance. So yeah, if that hit, they might have actually been in a pretty good spot. I had a Trick Room was up, though. So yeah, it'd have been interesting. Electabuzz Annihilate versus Archulodon, Ghost Terror, Electabuzz. Would have been pretty interesting. I think I probably lose that. Then again, with Follow Me support, maybe not. Grimmsnarl, Sneasler, Garchomp. Tailwind Setter. I want to bring Annihilate, because if they don't lead Tornadus, then we're in a very good position, but if they do lead Tornadus and we bring Annihilate, we've seen how that goes. It goes very poorly for us. But instead it is Sneasler and Garchomp. So pretty free Trick Room here. I can even go so far as to fake out the Sneasler. To potentially get rid of a Sash and make an attempt to survive. Rock Slide's annoying. Oh, they're also fake out. Oh shit. Okay, fair enough. Normal Gym fake out. I thought it might have gotten it, but I wasn't gonna bet on it. Okay, that's fine. Actually, just gonna, or because I know you're not Safety Goggles, Protect, and then Follow Me Trick Room. Maybe they swapped the Sneasler out too. And it put me to sleep. We're in shambles. Holy shit, we're in shambles. That went... It's my bad for not respecting Fake Out turn 1. Like, that's on me. But of all... Like, it can inflict sleep, poison, or paralysis, and we just got the worst one. I mean, there's a chance we wake up this turn. It's not likely. I'm now forced to Trick Room. And hoping that I get it off. Oh, unlucky. It's to make up for them double missing Origin Pulse last game. Shu is now on the other foot. That does good damage. Dire Claw into this slot as well. And poisoned. Oh. Well. I don't think we're dead to poison. Barely. Oh no, we are. Okay, that's... Oh man. Well, I did get Trick Room up, so there's that. That is quite literally the only thing we have going for us here. I can't Spore because they can just swap in an Electric Terrain. I already Terra'd on Calyrex. That's actually really bad. On the plus side, though, we did get Trick Room off. The Sneasler should be very dead. That crit might have mattered. Right on. Show me Tornadus, please. That's Qianpao. Well. Follow me Hyper Voice is pretty safe. Honestly, follow me Blood Moon is even safer. Right? No, because I need to break a potential Sash. Yeah, that makes sense. That was why I wanted to Blood Moon. If this doesn't kill the Miraidon... Oh, it didn't even close to kill. Oh, Parabolic Charge, though. You do heal up. The question is, are you locked into that move? You have Protect on Miraidon, I'm boned. Okay. The Ice Spinner. Oh no, just Sacred Sword, which didn't KO. And it's GG. You can't kill both Mons. Okay, despite that going almost as bad as it could have, we pulled out on top. That was closer than it needed to be. All because I did not respect turn 1 fake out. One more, and we'll make it. We just have to find someone else first. That's the hard part. That's on me for not respecting turn 1 fake out. Pivoting in Farigiraf into Trick Room's pretty safe option there. I was just expecting like double Rock Slide or something, honestly. Okay, kind of pretty stereotypical Shadow Rider team. I actually kind of want to lead Annihilate Farigiraf to just deal with a Clefairy out of the gate. Go for like Final Gambit Trick Room. Okay, well that's unfortunate. Now the question is it Scarf Ursh? We're gonna find out. I get the feeling that it... Is this Terra Water? Nope. Terra Fairy? Okay. I could have Final Gambited that slot. But you could be like Sash Draining Kiss. Okay, that's a good start. Nasty plot, that's fine. I am a little out of position though. Because I now need to kill the Clefairy that I have no means of killing. I actually stayed in with Ursh. That might have been a really bad switch on my part. Okay, that's fine. We big live this. And if it's Astral Barrage, you're in danger. No, it's just Draining Kiss. Okay, that KO'd. It's annoying. You're back to full now, huh? Yep. But I have big damage here. And I do still have Scarf Annihilate for like a potential end game here. Once Trick Room runs out. It's an awkward position. Because you should just... Oh no, you went for the switch. Into Incineroar? Oh, that makes sense. You have Fake Out pressure here. And yeah, Protect. Good move. It's a really safe option if you're Sash. He called it. He called it completely. That's unfortunate. Yeah, that's game. I almost Blood Moon the Urshifu slot last turn, too. It's unfortunate that I didn't. Into Clefairy. Yeah. I could have Terra to survive, but they had pretty clear win con there. God, if I had just Final Gambited turn 1, they would have been in trouble. But it's a very ballsy move to Final Gambit the Calyrex turn 1. Oh well. We learn from our mistakes. What would have worked better there? Probably doubling up on the Calyrex. No. No, because then it just gets Nasty Plot off for free. I probably should have Psychic Noised the Calyrex, was the play. And yeah, it had a lot of bulk investment because it was the Nasty Plot set. Oh, that's interesting. Electabuzz seems valuable. Gotta lead this, threaten stuff immediately. Bring priority block in the back. Because they do have a lot of priority. And if they lead the Word Deer and I get a Defiant boost, like, I don't really need to click. Makes sense. It's a good trick. Let's see if I Final Gambit. Oh yeah, that does. I think this is a safe option. If I click Protect, I potentially get Encored in to Protect. I don't really want to get Fake Outed on the Calyrex. It's Sash on the Amoonguss? No, it just has just enough HP to survive that. I'll be damned. Well, that pivots out now. But that could be pretty okay for me. Yeah, nothing loves taking a... Glacial Lance on incoming. I mean, we haven't burnt any sleep turns. Cool. Purifier being very useful here. There wasn't really a reason to Trick Room here. Swords Dance. That's crazy. You have almost lost your Restricted. And it now needs to either Protect or Pivot out. Nice. Oh, you're just going for it. I respect it. But... oh, knock off. Smart. Especially if you bring in Urshifu here. Raging Bolt. Protect. Brick Room. You call it, you call it. I'm probably getting knocked off on the Furrygraph here. Yeah. Oof, does the double up kill? Oh, you didn't double up. Okay. What do I have in the back? The Annihilate's dead? Oh, yeah, because I Final Gambited. That's right. We've not Terra'd yet. No? Okay. It's perfectly fine for me. Protect... Protect, pivot into Electabuzz. That deals with the Amoonguss, and then follow me Glacial Lance till the game ends. The only potential issue here is a Draco Meteor? Terra Fairy, I'm guessing. Oh no, Terra... Water. That's fine. You're not sporing anything this turn, and that leaves the Raging Bolt super vulnerable to Glacial Lance. Thunderbolt doesn't KO. Pretty good odds that this is now a 2v1 for the Amoonguss. Actually, yeah, that HP +2 might KO. Despite the resist. You might not even have Draco. I don't think you were boost or energy, though. Could be leftovers. Seen Protect... Yeah, Protect Thunderbolt. Did you click Spore? You sure did. Yeah, and that's GG. I still have... I think I have one turn of Trick Room left. It doesn't matter if I don't, because it's just follow me Glacial Lance. Turn of Trick Room. Yep. Yeah, they might not have had Encore on the Tinkaton. Take out Swords Dance Knockoff. I guess you could still have Encore, but presumably last move is Gigaton Hammer. Or play rough, like one of your stabs. But it could just be Encore. Is that Cosmog? So, I mean, the obvious assumption here is Perish Trap. Oh, this is an annoying team. I think I need to lead this so that I don't immediately get trapped. And bring the sweepers in the back in case I do get trapped. I don't know what the Cosmog does, and that concerns me. Or I assume that's Cosmog. It's one of the forms. It's the middle form, I think. Okay. And it's not Speed Booster. Does that mean Sash? Yeah, there's some. It's fine. If I lose the Furgraph, I'm not really brokenhearted about that. Teleport. Okay. Interesting. It's probably better to go Blood Moon here. KO the Perisher if I can. That makes sense. Ah, really good switch. Yeah, protect. Well played. That being said, I don't know what your angle is now. Other than clicking protect again, probably? I have no reason to... Oh, you can't... Ah! I didn't know protect stopped that. That's good to know. Just helping hand, then. Because you're still required to get another Perish song off. Didn't KO, didn't need to, though. Interesting. Leftovers, of course. That's no surprise. Okay, Farigiraf goes down this turn, but we're okay with that. 2 turns of Trick Room left. That should be enough. I'd have played the previous turn differently if I realized that Blood Moon into a Protect prevents me from using Blood Moon the following turn. Should just be Protect. Yep. I think I did lose. Actually, maybe not. Everything's such low HP that I might be okay. Because Perish Song is a win con for you right now. But I still have a turn of Trick Room left. Yeah, that was your only out. Like, literally. Because I don't think Wo-Chien beats both. Trick Room's out. You most likely Perish Song this turn, I feel. But I don't think Wo-Chien... Oh, I mean, you do have Foul Play as an option, probably. So it actually might not be that as over as I thought. I am full HP. Probably just best to attack with both here. Fine, I didn't click Hyper Voice. Okay. Could have protected that turn. Should have protected that turn. If you have an attacking move, you might win here. Oh, are you Encore? Yeah, I think they won. Encore, disable, Perish Song, and probably Protect. Oh no, they just went for disable again. That's weird. Were they like Scarf or something? Or maybe you just didn't have Encore. Either way, we beat Perish Trap. Go us. I think that should be Master Ball. I'd be very sad if it wasn't, because we were damn close. Nice! Alright, we did it! And that is where we call it for the day. I'm starting to get sleepy. It's been 3.5 hours. It was a good session. We ultimately went, what? 18-6, so pretty solid. But in any event, thanks for watching. Do appreciate it. Catch you next time. Till later.